Week 3. Last week we began our studies with imaginal cells, the metamorphosis, the miraculous striped monarch caterpillar growing into a fat caterpillar, hanging upside down, shaking off his striped PJs to create this chrysalis. And in the chrysalis, something extraordinary happens. It even baffles scientists. The caterpillar's cells have to fight off these new cells. They come out of nowhere, these imaginal cells. They imagine themselves into antennas and wings and this butterfly body, and eventually take over the caterpillar cells to become this winged creature. And I love monarchs, and I encourage my students and my friends to all join me in trying to save the monarchs who are endangered. But I love how they remind me of what a miracle it is to imagine and to create through that. And one of my favorite quotes is by Albert Einstein, and he said, "Imagination is everything. It's the preview to life's coming attractions." And I want to share that with you as you walk down this journey and take time for self-reflection and practices that will help you grow and shift. And as you really take an opportunity to set your compass, which we've talked about, and locate yourself, but also set intention and vision and imagine where it is you want to go. I oftentimes use the Greek island Ithaca because it's one of my favorite poems. And I say to my students, like, let's pack for, Ithaca. What is your Ithaca? Where do you want to go? And I think I have so many beautiful examples of leaders and people in our life that have inspired us. And I always think of Martin Luther King and his ability to visualize, to imagine a world where everyone was treated equal. And he even, the most famous speech is, "I have a dream." He could have said, "I have a vision. I imagine a world where we're all treated with respect and love and the same." And so when you think of Martin Luther King, I think it helps us look at ourselves and say, oh, it's something that it does not yet exist, or I'm not yet there, Ithaca, or whatever it is that we're setting intentions and culpa, but we have to imagine it in order for us to bring it into being. And there's so many beautiful metaphors and analogies in this, but I really want to get down to practices and daily things that you can do that will help you locate yourself wherever you are in your life, as a mother, as a daughter, as a partner, as a person that loves nature, as a person who loves poetry, whatever your gig is, whatever your thing is, to like locate yourself, figure that out, spend some time and really know that, and set intention. And some of those intentions we started our journey with, and it might be that some intentions really unfold during this time. And I really want to invite and welcome that. This past week we did a lot of fun practices like our feng shui, like lightening our load. And anytime I do this work of giving things away, I always free up this energy, and I always find myself in a place where I'm more passionate and I'm able to be more creative. And so when that happens, I think for all of us, then it might shift something that says, I want to go here. And I'm using this as a metaphor, like a place to go is to say, it could be, I want to live my life with more happiness and less stress. And I realized when I was feng shuiing and shifting my energy of how much anxiety energy is in my life, and I want to let go of that. So we choose practices that help us set intentions of the path we want to take. Another one that I love that happened to be this week is I make my path, and I love the Alice in Wonderland. I always talk about the hero, the hands on your hips, to say, I stand here today, I locate myself, I know where I am, and I know where I want to go. And I set that course as well. I'm kind of flipping through here. You can hear my pages moving a little bit. And I would just talk about every single day, but I want to kind of bring one theme together for you as I like to inspire you as your guide for the week. And I'll finish with move the furniture. is something that's kind of like the energy of clearing your clutter is when I feel a little bit stuck, and maybe I am in a place where my feeling or in my life where I'm in the doldrums, or I'm frustrated, or I'm depressed or low in energy. I move things around. I move the books around. I move my living room chair. I put the Buddha somewhere else, and I move things around so it changes my vision. It changes my patterns, and that is another way for me to wake up something inside that says, Ty, this life is short. It's precious. What do you want to do today? Where do you want to go today? How do you want to live today? And what intentions can you set for tomorrow, for this month, for this year of your one wild, precious life? So I wanted to finish with a quote that's part of a longer poem by James Ernest Henley called Invictus. And we all know this, the last two lines of this longer poem, but he says, I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. And I want to invite you to imagine what that's like, to set course, set a path, and envision what you want your life to be like. And use these practices to set sail and start living in the smallest ways, each moment, setting that intention of how I want to be. I am the master of my mate. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my life.